Why is it that I don't get the butterflies anymore when I like someone? Why have I become so skeptical? It's so much harder to fall in love when you get to your 30s. When I was younger, I was naive and it was so fun to fall in love. It was so easy. And I would take my chances as well. The two girls that I fell in love with over the past 10 years, both happened to be Canadians from Vancouver, funnily enough. And I met them in different parts of the world. One of them I met in Vegas and the other one I met in Malta. And quite soon after I met them, I decided to fly to their home because I was like, I think I could love this person. I have really strong feelings for them and I've only just met them. That doesn't happen to me so often anymore. But at the time, I was like, oh, I really like this person. I could love her. So I flew to go and see them. I was remote at the time and I was like, I'm coming to see you. And I went to see them and it was such a good move going to see them. Now, a lot of men would be like, oh, that's a simpy move, man. She should come to you. Well, that wasn't the case because when I went to see these girls, I fell in love with them. We fell in love with each other. And it was such a good feeling. And you know, when you're young, you just want to enjoy and embrace those experiences. It's easier to fall in love when you're young, guys. When you get older into your 30s, you become a lot more skeptical. And you become very realistic and you lose that feeling of butterflies. I don't get the butterflies anymore when I like someone. What a shame. I miss that feeling. It was such a good feeling. So warm and tingly and like you love someone. You wake up every morning thinking about them. You go to bed every night thinking about them. That hasn't happened to me for a long time. Years, for God's sake. So I would like that tingly feeling again. Maybe I'm a man that wants to stay a child. You know, I want to stay young because I love those fun experiences. And as you get older, you get really skeptical and you become it's harder to fall in love. And the girls that like me, I just don't seem to be that interested in. And they're great girls and they're all dotted across the world. I've got a wonderful array of options. And I'm like, nah, not interested. Nah, not interested. Nah, not interested. Almost as if I'm waiting to fall in love again. Like, oh no, I'll get that day where I'll meet this girl and I'll be like, oh, the butterflies. Oh, I really love this girl. Oh, I feel great about her. Oh, like this is the one. I don't even know if I believe in that term, the one. I don't believe in the term, the one. I believe in that term, the one for now. I don't believe in the one for the rest of your life. There's definitely a person, the one for that period of time in your life. But are you necessarily going to find that person who is your person, your connected person, and stay together forever? That stuff I don't believe in. But I'd like to feel like I will fall in love again. I'm confident that I could fall in love again. And I'm trying not to be skeptical. I'm trying to approach things with a much more open heart all the time. Walk into situations with an open heart. I walk with no emotional baggage and make sure that you're not walking with any emotional baggage. Because if you got emotional baggage, I mean, I met this girl on Saturday night. Gorgeous girl at the party, and I noticed that she was actually using me to make her ex-boyfriend at the party jealous. So like she was looking over at him to check that he was watching when she was kissing me. So that was quite funny. But I approached it with an open heart. You know, I was like, that's really funny. I see what you're doing and I don't really care about being used right now. It's all fun and games. I mean, she's super hot and I'm taking her on a date tomorrow. So ultimately, keep approaching scenarios with an open heart. You know, if you're in your 30s and your 40s, I know there's a lot of people that watch my channel that are in their 30s, 40s and 50s, surprisingly. Not as many youngsters. A lot of my content isn't really aimed towards the younger generation. But ultimately, keep moving with an open heart. I'm certainly going to keep moving with an open heart, with a loving heart, hoping to fall in love again one day. I'm sure I will. I've been in love 3 times. They say on average you'll fall in love 3 times in your life. I'm hoping that's not going to be the case. I'm hoping there's going to be 4, 5, and 6. But ultimately, I'm hoping the next time I fall in love and it's reciprocated, then that person I may choose as a life partner. But I've lost the butterflies. I haven't had the butterflies for a very long time over a girl. And that's something that I really miss. So if you are young and you're watching this content and you have those feelings about someone, just go for it, man. Just go for it. Who gives a shit? One day you're going to be dead and you're going to wish that you went into something with your whole heart and soul, okay? Do not hold back in this life. This is a short life. Go for what you want. I went for what I wanted when I was younger. When I thought I could love someone, I went full on and I just really went for it. And now in my older age, I'm like, yeah, well, I'm the man. If she wants me, she can come after me. I got the money and I got the looks, and fuck that. I shouldn't be chasing her. And now by not chasing these girls, I'm expecting them to follow me and not leave me alone and pester me the whole time. And that's not necessarily how it works. If you want something, you go for it. If you think you could fall in love, just stick your head right in there. And if it's not reciprocated, so what? At least you tried.